Hello everybody, Average Gamer, welcome to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 as peaceful Germany-ish. So, in the last episode we laid out our plans. Hopefully in this episode we get to do the first stage of our plan, which is to get rid of the low countries down here and slowly work east. One of the things I want to do as well, and I'm contemplating it, is to do a change of government down here in actually that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to boost and put a fascist government in power here in Switzerland. We're also going to put a fascist government in power here in Romania, and we're going to leave that at that. One thing I learned about the game is I believe democracies cannot guarantee non-democracies, or they can guarantee communist countries and democracies, but they cannot guarantee fascist countries, from what I understand, which we're going to put to test right now. So the plan is, as you can see, we have all our plans in place to do our invasion of the Low Countries. I believe it's October 9th is when the last of our justification goals have been put in place. We have one obviously going against Friesland for I believe it's Friesland. Oh, it's the Netherlands. Yeah, conquer Friesland. The Belgians here. We want to conquer Walloon, which is the eastern part of the country. And of course Luxembourg, it's only one province minor, so just conquer Luxembourg. So we're going to unpause here and leave the setting as is. We're going to take a quick look here at our equipment details. So we're a little short on artillery, and obviously light tanks as well. So obviously that is going to be a primary plan here. So yeah, so we're short about 2,400 light tanks. And we're in the process of building more civilian factories so we can get our base going. In the meantime, we're doing 13 a day for artillery, so that won't take too long. We're going to up the speed here to speed 4. This won't take too long to catch up. Equipment, on the other hand, that might take a little while. Aircraft are behind a little bit because we're planning on using these 3 air bases as our primary air bases. And armor obviously is far behind. And our warships are slowly but surely doing what they can to be built. Our navy is not a priority here early on. The plan basically is going to mostly be extend west first. Basically annex Austria, get rid of the Sudetenland and get rid of Czechoslovakia. Hopefully by that point we can go after Switzerland and possibly even turn this whole thing into an invasion of Switzerland soon, and then annex and hopefully do a swap for Slovakia, and then from then on that's it. Let the other powers that be declare war and what have you. That's too far ahead. Let's go for oil first. I know we're trading on oil, which is a definite pain in the butt. Okay, so the plan will be to obviously go west first. Oh, we have stuff here. I want to get infantry. Ferdinand Schnoner. Give us since our majority of our military is infantry, we want to get infantry boosts as best as possible. We'll put them in place. I want to look real quick to see how these guys are doing. Okay, so these guys are all ready to go. They're all ready to go, and they're all ready to go. Question their Belgian sovereignty. We're getting close. It's June. We have 4 more months. Well, actually, technically, it's now July, so August, September, and October. So 3 months to get ready to go to war. Make sure everything is good to go. So these are the only countries that even actually like us. Oh, that sucks. Resources are good. Construction is still going on. We had to trade away, obviously, a lot of our civilian factories at the beginning of the game. We're doing the Reich Autobahns. We're going to get some more infrastructure. Let's get that done. We're going to pause real quick here and look to see what we can do. These are all 200s. Let's get some Marines, and then I'll do more of the military police and all that stuff second. Even though we're already short on supply troops, as is, or supply equipment. Which actually, we're questioning the Dutch. So, well, we've created about 4,000 tanks. That's pretty good. We're still 364, 361 equipment short. Our efficiency for support equipment is at 74%. Transfer planes is 0. Convoys is 0. Naval bombers are 0. Because we're not building any of them right now, which is not a big deal. Kinda wish you could sort them. We're questioning Luxembourg's sovereignty. And we're almost end of July. We're actually going to up the speed a little bit more because this is kind of getting probably a little boring. So the Russians do the purges, and we finish the Reich Autobahn. We can do air innovations, which give us a whole bunch of boosts and air bases in the west. Or I can do west wall and get a bunch of fortification along the French border. Let's go for the air bases first. We're going to go for Erwin Rommel. That gives our armor both bonuses to our attack and to our defense. And on pause. We finished our radar research, and now we're moving on to Belgium, still posturing against them. We don't like the Belgians. Actually, we don't like any of the Low Countries, technically. Any of these guys exist, we don't like them. Then what we're going to do is take all their territory. Basically, if we can get it, we're taking it. We're going to take, actually, the European part. I don't know if we're going to take the rest of it, but we might. Because if we take, for example, Belgium down here, when we go to war later, probably with France, and they capitulate, that'll make things a lot easier. I'm hoping that they go communist. It looks like they might. I can probably start a coup, actually. The country could go like 50-50. You know what? Let's do that. Let's try to break France up a little bit. I want to continue on our support troops. It's now September. We're getting really close to the wartime. Pause real quick and look to make sure no one's being protected. Nope, nope, and nope. What is this? Oh, okay. We're good there. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and South Africa are all part of the Allies. France is not. We can keep France from jumping around, then we're going to do pretty good. The 20th of September, we're getting really, really close. I'm going to order our Northern Army to go, Southern Army to go, and Rommel to go. So once the war starts, well, one thing we're going to do is we're actually going to, there we go. So war economy, I'm going to keep this. Conscription's already good to go. Oh, it's not. I want to do service by requirements. So this is going to get changed over to war economy right when we go to war. So that's one. We still need these two. 5th 6th. Okay, that's our air innovation. We'll go to the West Wall now. Let's build up these fortifications, shall we? So we're building basically defenses ourselves along the opposite of the Maginot Line. We're building the Siegfried Line. Let's get paratroopers going as well. And you're going to stay until we actually go to war, which will be on the 9th. There we go. So we're going to go like so. Like so. And like so. Aircraft are all going to be deployed. So we're going to go day night. Tactical bomber. Day night. Fighters. Day night. Wow. Day night. And 2 more tactical bombers. Done. So if we zoom out here, we'll look. So we're going to have 685 aircraft doing air superiority, 491 doing close air support. Interception at 635 aircraft, 300 aircraft doing strategic bombing, and then we have 191 doing naval strike. So right now our mission efficiency, obviously just started, is 93%, 100%, 93%, 100%. So we're going to slow down to speed 2, switch over, and start our invasion. And Italy wants to send volunteers. We'll take that. The volunteers will show up on the 23rd of October. One thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Wow. So that was Luxembourg surrendering. We're going to end that. We got it. So we're done. We're going to immediately pause it. And I'm going to order this group to join in with this one. I'm going to tell Rommel to extend his initial front line down. So that way these guys will just move up. Also his armor, I'm going to change their order. And they're going to go directly for Brussels. Same with von Rundstedt. I'm going to take control myself of his armor. And tell them to just blaze a road of glory to Amsterdam. And we're also going to switch over to war economy. And service by requirement should be up soon. Or closed economy. We'll go with closed economy next. If we can get the funds for it as fast as we can. We're going to go with... You're going to go there for now. We're going to up the speed once. Speed 3. And looks like we're short on resources here. How are we short on resources? Surplus, 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 surplus. Might have been just a glitch. Our naval yards have 6 extra things. So we're going to go 5. And then throw another one in here of 6. And I'm just going to tell this one to fill up. Basically, this one's just going to run our overview. So we're 4 short on fuel. There we go. We'll buy some fuel from the Americans. Get rid of that. We actually have 4 additional factories, so we're going to go 2 there and 2 there. We're going to cut back 2 on the artillery and go 3 and 3, because it shouldn't be that much in the Low Countries here that we should need or get. So we should be good to go there. Volunteers should have arrived. Nope, they haven't arrived yet. They arrive on the 23rd of October. These 8 are going to stay in reserve. I'm going to move them up strategically into Essen there, and if I need to, I can deploy them to one of the army groups. In the meantime, let's watch the advance. There's some resistance to occupation, which shouldn't last that long. Aircraft, we have 100% air superiority and control over the area. If we quickly look at the report, we've lost 1 bomber and 21 aircraft, while we've shot down 16 aircraft and 3. Well, how do you shoot down 3.6 bombers? Oh, we've bombed. Sorry, we've shot down 6 bombers and we've bombed 3.6 troops. We've lost some 0.7% of our bombers, or 7 bombers, sorry, have been disrupted, meaning that they've tried to bomb and they didn't. We've lost 1 bomber and we've lost 21 fighters. But on the bright side, they have surrendered. We're going to just take everything from them. We're going to look around, so we're going to get all this, plus a lot of islands. Some stuff down here. So we're going to end that turn just to double check to make sure we got everything that we wanted. And we're done. And the last person here, these guys are going to move up and they're going to place their front line along here, just to be safe. By the time those guys get here, it's going to be over with. And their job is going to push like so. And they're going to be told to do it just when they get there. Most of the Belgian forces are on the east here, so they have no chance of defending. And it's now just a matter of time. Let's tell them to march into to Brussels. And any second now, they should be surrendering. And we're going to take everything. We're going to take Belgium's, we're going to take the Congo, we're going to take any of their islands that they have, you name it, we're going to take it. Now this will increase world tension quite a bit. Up to 79%. But now we're going to play the nice little neighbor. We're actually going to go garrison troops. Whoops. We're now going to do the garrison part of the game. We're going to garrison troops along the French border and along the coast with this guy. Then with Rommel, he's going to do the eastern part of our country. And just do the border. There we go. So Rommel's going to defend the right side of the border, and von Rundstedt will defend the left side, just temporarily, and let things go. I'm going to give these guys to von Rundstedt for now. Spanish Civil War started. How many troops can we send to these guys? Send volunteers. So we can send two volunteers to them if we want to. I'm not going to. I'm pretty sure they can do this on their own. So we're not going to get involved. Pretty much from here on out, other than a war we're going to probably do for Switzerland, we're going to get their government. We're going to get their government overthrown. Then we're going to stage, depending on if we're going to stage a coup or not, then we're going to fabricate a claim, take them out, and then annex Austria, Czechoslovakia. I do a swap for Slovakia for Danzig, hopefully, fingers crossed, with Poland. If not, then we're going to war with Poland, which means we're probably going to have a nice big war with the Allies at that point. So pretty much from here on out, we're going to be nice and cool and relaxed and let the powers at B do whatever they're going to do to make themselves comfortable. How is our production now? We're good for artillery, we're good for infantry equipment, we're good for motorized, we're almost good for support equipment, but we're still short on tanks. So we're going to move some things around here a little bit. Tanks are still, wow, we still need a lot of tanks. So we're going to cut back on infantry equipment and up the support equipment, and I'm going to cut artillery by half and add that in there, and that extra, oh perfect, we're actually perfectly aligned right there. Nice. And then we're going to let this kind of catch up a little bit. We're also obviously doing some research and stuff like that. That should change things up. But that is the end of this episode. So next time, we're going to tweak a few things and hopefully continue on our peaceful approach to the world and conquering it.